What is going on, guys? It is BigUmFunFan97 and I'll be showing you guys an Adobe Photoshop CS6 tutorial where I'll show you how to use the pen tool, and it's quite simple. So in this picture I have two apples, one is red and one is green. So we're going to be concentrating on the red apple for now. So we're going to go ahead and zoom in to the apple itself, and we want to go ahead and select around this apple because there's a lot of edges and a lot of curves, and it's really round, of course, it's because it's an apple, but we want to select it. So when people use the quick selection guide, the quick selection tool, they'll just go like this, and they're done. But if you want to be more precise, as you can see, it's not really precise unless you go kind of closer to the edge. You can use this, it's kind of easy, it's a fast way of doing it, or you can be more precise in using the pen tool, which most people would like to use, and they like to go more in detail. And I'll be showing you guys exactly that. So zoom into the picture, whatever you're going to be using. In this case, I'm going to use the apple, and then you want to click somewhere. Now, the pen tool is different from Photoshop and Illustrator. In Photoshop, it's not really like the brush tool, it's not like this, so it doesn't go like that or anything like that. The pen tool is not like that. It works as anchor points, like points as a grid. And in Illustrator, it's more different. So this is more for Photoshop than Illustrator because they're a lot similar, but they work differently. So let's go ahead and click anywhere. In this case, I'm going to click right here and click, or I'm going to click right there. Now note, when you let go, or when you just click, it's going to create a straight line. Now in this case, depending on which picture you're working with, this may be the result you're getting. Say a square, something that's straight. In this case, the apple's not a square, so it's rounded. So how do we create it so it's round? Well, let's go ahead and step back by pressing Command Z. We're going to edit and undo, or step backward. You click somewhere else, or where the same spot I chose. You click and you hold and drag. Now when you hold and drag, you can move your mouse around and this will create an edge. So this is really handy. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and select the edge, of course, and when you continue, you can just continue this way, just like that. You can just continue, but you can notice if we zoom in, there's a humongous gap right here. Well, it's not that big, but it's kind of annoying. So how do we remove that? Well, since there's 3 points really, there's 1, 2, and 3, although 1 and 2 is the ones that create itself. The black square points are the ones which are the ones you clicked on. So if we were to move this, you can't just click and move it around because this will move the whole entire thing. You hold down Command or Control on your keyboard, and then you can click and drag it to reposition it. Now if you want to click and drag this, you actually create another anchor point which you may not want to use, and it kind of messes it up. So you can just continue this way like that, but in this case, since it kind of goes straight across and it's not round, what we can do is we can remove half of this. Now all you gotta do is hold down the Option key for Mac, or Alt key for Windows. Hold down the Option key and you click on it. You just left click, and that will remove half of this side. So then you can just continue normally, just like this, like that, and you may notice that we're starting to get results right here, here, and here. Now if you click going, it's gonna start from here and it's gonna go down like this. So we don't want to do that. Again, hold down Option, you click on this until like a little left or less than sign appears. You click on that and then we'll delete it, so you can continue smoothly through the document. So you just keep going. I'm gonna come back and speed it up, and once I'm finished, I'll show you the result. So just keep going around it. Just stay that way, and you should continue your way just like that. So just move your mouse like this, click and drag, and when you do this, Photoshop automatically knows the curve of this and says, okay, when you move it, it kind of creates a straight line to where the to how rounded it is. So that's really nice that Photoshop has that. So I'm gonna come back, and once it's finished, I'll show you some parts where it's hard, like right here. So yeah, I am back. So now if you click on this, you may be getting a much harder result. So let me go ahead and go back a step backward. You may notice that it keeps going like this, and you can just keep going. So just keep going around. Nothing fancy here. Just click and drag, click and drag to how round you want. So then once we start getting to this edge, sometimes it goes on straight and sometimes it doesn't. So yeah, keep in mind though that the further you go, the more you have to keep turning it. And I wouldn't suggest doing that because first of all, this won't be straight and this will just kind of curve, not to how round you want the object to be. So that's going to create a gap. So just kind of go like this, or kind of move it about 2 inches, and that will be good. In this case, it starts turning, so hold down Option and delete it and keep on going. So again, just keep going around the apple. This works better with high quality images such as the one I'm using. It's just a plain white background. So again, Option, delete, and that way you can just start fresh from where you want. Now if you mess up the curve, see how it's not really rounded, you hold down the command key and you kind of reposition it, so you can just continue that way, and you keep on going, kind of speed this up. I don't want to take too long, so again I have to delete that so it comes more straight. Now in places like this, let me zoom in. This is where it gets a little bit more difficult. Not really difficult, but it's not as, you have to make more curves. So you click to where it's straight, and you click again and again. I would suggest not making it too big because then it doesn't come out as good. So kind of make it small. So again, if it comes out like this, hold down Option and click this, and that will delete it. So that comes in handy. So just do that, do this like that, just kind of make your way around it. So all I'm doing is I'm clicking and dragging, like this would be up, this would be down, moving on my mouse. So depending how round it is, you can do that. And to finish it off, you can see a little circle by the pen tool. That will actually close the whole entire circle and give you your result there. Now to actually see it, or you want to do something fancy, you can right click and click stroke path. This will create a little path. I would use the pencil tool. So depending on what color you have selected, it may be red, pink, blue, orange, yellow, green. It does change the color. So if you click OK, it's going to create a black border or stroke. So if I want to change the color, all you got to do is click on this little box right here. I'm going to select this green. To get a sample of this, which is the eyedropper tool, you just click anywhere. I'm just clicking and dragging my mouse, holding the left mouse button. And I want a nice green, so I did that. Click OK. Now I have my sampled color. Then I right click inside the red apple, which is inside the filled path. Now I click fill path. Not fill path. You click stroke path. My bad. Then tool pencil, you can select all of these objects or tools. Click OK, and then you get your green color. Now you may see that there's a black line. To remove that, hold down Command Shift H, and this will hide the target path. So if I go to View, and to get it, or to see it again, you just press Command Shift H or Control Shift H, and that will just show it again. Now if you click on View, you can do this by going to View and going to Show Target Path. That's the thing I just pressed, and it's checked right now. So Shift Command H should do the trick. So if this helped you in any way, then don't forget to leave a like in the description. That will help me out. And if you want more tutorials like this, then go ahead and comment below. And again, favorite this, share it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.